During my study here in China, I've been able to observe firsthand the development that China is making both domestically and internationally. Domestically, what has caught my eye is the revitalization of the rural economy. To observe this firsthand, we went to Jiangxi province where we saw some of the rural reforms which involved incorporating new methods of farming as well as looking for alternative sources of food. Rural development is aimed at balancing regional development and promoting social stability. Internationally, stemming from a country that is involved in the Belt and Road Initiative, I've been able to see firsthand that China is promoting infrastructural connectivity and economic cooperation.
China is always looking ahead to plan the next stage of reform since the economy and technologies are developing and new challenges and changes emerge in the world. The new set of the reforms is playing quite an important role not only for China but for the whole world. In 2023, China's contribution to the global economic growth is expected to be more than 30%. Moreover, research by the International Monetary Fund shows that every 1 percentage point of China's economic growth leads to an average 0.3 average point increase in the level of output in other economies. Therefore, China is the main driving force of global economic growth. With that being said, and with modern technologies, China could help and encourage countries of the Belt and Road Initiative to build a much more sustainable, more efficient, and greener development. The qualitative development of the Chinese economy is admirable. The Chinese miracle became possible because of the wise strategic planning of the country's economic development.
When I think of China's development over the last couple of years, there are actually multiple aspects that come to mind. First of all, China's technological advancement. China has become a global leader in terms of 5G telecommunications and artificial intelligence. Also, the country's digital transformation really is an impressive result of this technological development. You can see the adoption of digital technologies almost everywhere in daily life here, including in e-commerce, in mobile payment systems, in digital governance platforms, etc. Secondly, when mentioning China's development over the last couple of years, I think of the Belt and Road Initiative that has significantly enhanced connectivity and trade between China and the rest of the world. And last but not least, I think of environmental sustainability. China has intensified efforts to promote renewable energy sources and achieve sustainable development goals. A specific industry that reflects these efforts, in my opinion, is the electric vehicle industry. I'm very eager to see how China's leading role in the production and export of electric vehicles is going to accelerate the green energy transition globally.
Because China is a largely cashless society. So whenever we pay for anything, like Chinese people, or me, someone who's been in China for a while, you just use your phone and you scan a QR code and you pay with your phone. If you're a Chinese person, if you've been here for a while, it's great. It's really convenient. You can also make transfers back and forth between friends really easy. But if you are just getting to China, or you're only in China for just like a short trip, a couple weeks, maybe even less, then you might not be able to set all that up. But you'll find that when you go to stores, when you go to restaurants, when you go to tourist locations, scenic spots, a lot of places, they are, I believe, legally obligated to accept cash, but they might not have change, which could make your cash using experience kind of difficult. The new regulation that I think is great is that they are encouraging businesses, shops, restaurants, especially tourist-heavy areas, to have more cash on hand, be more readily available to take cash payment, and even accept international bank cards, credit cards, debit cards, all that. Also, they are going to simplify the process of using mobile payment systems. So I believe that making the payment system for foreigners and foreign travelers is a great step in the right direction.